As we look around at the world today, the world seems to be growing darker. Global conflict and political instability weigh heavily on our collective consciousness. Rising rates of depression and anxiety afflicting people of all ages, most alarmingly, our children. At the same time, a deeper, more profound crisis casts a long shadow on our world as we witness the erosion of meaning and purpose for the people of this world, just struggling to anchor their existence in something enduring and true. Nevertheless, this we believe, that the darker things get, the brighter the light of Christ shines then in contrast. In 1834, celebrating this year 190 years ago, a bold group of Jesus followers pioneering across the frontier of our nation established the very first church here in Decatur, First Christian Church, right here in this log cabin courthouse that originally sat in the heart of downtown Decatur, where Abraham Lincoln himself practiced law. This original church building is now preserved here on the grounds of the Macon County History Museum. But while our original building is part of a museum of Macon County, I'm thankful to be part of a movement for Macon County and beyond. Jesus, he said it this way: "You are the light of the world. Let your light shine before others, that they may see the good things you do and praise your Father in heaven." So it's standing on the shoulders of those who have gone before us for 190 years that we carry the torch of Christ's light into the years ahead.
Working in the ER, I see the rough side of our community. I'm reading in Matthew right now, and it talks a lot about the church and Jesus setting the foundation of what the church will be. I love this church. I think the parts I love most about it is when we walk out the front doors, when we can go out and reach people where they are, because that's what Jesus does.
This time last year, we launched the 2-year Vision and Generosity Initiative, Whatever It Takes, declaring as a church, we're committed to doing whatever it takes to share the good news of the one who did whatever it takes for us by giving his life for us.
It never fails when I come to this church that I see that regardless of my past or the things that I've done, no one sees that in me anymore. They see the new creation that God has made me. And it's proven week after week just by how kind and wonderful everyone here is to you. They don't see who you were, they see who you are, and that's the best part about it.
For our church to both fulfill its operating budget for existing ministries, plus the all-new ministry areas God has called us to, it's an all-in, altogether $10.8 million over a 2-year period. To date, we have had $9.2 million pledged for the 2 years. Your generosity thus far has launched us forward with confidence, activating new ministries through our church, for our community, and around the world. Construction is well underway on our West Auditorium to expand seating, our new cafe and lobby to enhance connections, and a centralized entrance to provide clarity for our guests. We continue to experience growth in our children's, student, and family ministries. The Weeds in My Garden series was a major kickoff for our mental health ministry, which now continues with added counseling staff, a new podcast, and expanded programming. Our commitment to establish a church presence in every assisted living center in our community has grown from 1 to 7 locations this fall, with 3 more planned to launch this spring. Our chaplaincy ministry, Parsons Club 305, Block Ministry, and Arts Academy continue to shine the light of Christ throughout our community. We've strengthened existing relationships and formed new local partnerships with ministries like New Life Pregnancy Center, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, God's Shelter of Love, and many others. The launch of the Ministry Residency Program has hosted 5 one-year residents with plans to expand in 2025. We continue to provide leadership for our more than 150 Disciple Heritage Network churches, with increased support to our international missions partners, the Uramovs and the Leonard family. We look forward to 2025 mission trips to both Kenya and all new family mission trips to the Dominican Republic. Needless to say, it's been an incredible first half of this 2-year journey. And now, this is the halftime locker room huddle, cheering us on that this is no time to let up on our offense as we finish strong in the second half. For many of you, that means affirming and confirming your already 2-year commitment. For others, we understand personal situations shift. You may be in a position to expand your commitment in response to God's blessing over the past year. And for those of you who are new to the church in the past year or are yet to step into generosity, I invite you to take the step of faith to give back to God throughout the next year in a faith response to the belief that He is the one who has provided all things for you in the first place.
I think something happens to your heart when you give willingly and happily. You learn how to be more content with what you have, and it does something to your heart where you want to share those gifts with other people. It excites both of us to do that.
As we reflect on all that God has done and look ahead to what's still to come, we stand at a pivotal moment. Built on 190 years of legacy, this is our moment to lead out and to live out this legacy of lasting faith. Together, let's finish strong and let our light shine, knowing that every gift, every good work, and every step of faith brings us closer to fulfilling His call, as Jesus said, that others may see the good things we do and praise our Father in heaven. Let's declare together, we are committed to do whatever it takes because of the one who did whatever it takes for us.